Rajesh Dev, how do we see? There's no government right now in Nepal. So obviously there's no question of raising this issue of general public safety, because we don't know who to really reach out to at this point in time. But how do we at least raise a very clear objection to what has happened? There is absolutely no reason why anyone should tolerate citizens of their country dying in the sort of absolutely mindless way in which the protests in Nepal have transpired. How do we take this conversation forward? Because there could be people who are still stranded, or people who will now be dissuaded from even visiting Nepal in the future.
Thank you, Devika, for having me. It's indeed a tricky situation. I must add that there is always a government in place, although the leadership may not be in place, may be diffused, but various ministries, various security agencies, organs, army, etc., are in place. And in such a tricky anarchical situation, it is embassy's job to keep in touch with every stakeholder that is affected, and more importantly, to keep in touch with the authorities who are who are empowered or able to help the situation. Uh, the, the there is also need to understand that protests, etc., were not per se anti-India. The anarchical elements, the rogue elements, etc., have taken advantage of the anarchy, and they are doing what they are expected to do: loot foreigners. Tourists are supposed to be loaded, and they are easy prey. So that's how it seemed to be happening. And I should add that India, being a large neighbor, sends a lot of tourists to Nepal. And this was the peak season of tourism. Rains had just ended, and Nepal welcomes tourism around this time. So it was to some extent collateral damage that our nationals have suffered. Of course, we need to take it seriously and remonstrate with the authorities. More importantly, uh, coordinate with them so that such incidents are avoided in future.